Sorry about that. Bit of technical difficulties that I just had to deal with real quick, but that's all good. We're back. Oh, God. Booting my one viewer. Feels bad, man. We're back in it. So, let's just... Alright, so, right, recycling bin. Let's look back at that. Hide that. So, recycling plant. Yeah, month modifier list. Update modifiers month needs to happen after the summit as well. Ooh, yeah, because we're not doing update modifiers month. Do I just do both? I think so. Because it is a month that's increasing. Increment season. So I think I do it in the reset month tracker. That checks out because when the month is reset, we're having such a brain fart right now. That should work. All right, so we'll get back into it. I think I should be able to donate enough. Show hand, recharge batteries, nice. I just want to double check that that's a fall card and that my city assets card fall winter. Go through my awards, contracts, equipment, event. Yeah, I think these are spring summer cards, not fall winter. Charge battery. Weird. Oh, does deal hand? Let's see. I want to make sure deal hands is, yeah, timeline advance, so wherever reset month track is happening. So deal player hands. Yeah, this is just being weird right now. Winter. I got wife duties. I'll be right back. Quiet day. Let's get back into it. Whew. We're too popular for this. I'm too popular. I hate it. Okay, back at it. Whew. So, it's the front end. This is the back end. Yeah, the hand's being weird. This should be. For some reason, I'm getting wrong cards, but whatever. Let's just finish out the game. Don't know. Let's see if we can get to the. I just want to get to the you win screen. And beep boop. And it froze. Yeah, I do two donating and it's just froze there. For some reason that crashed. Ugh, we're getting there. So we're going to get back into it. Yeah, with ID, donating, pay for action. Didn't advance. That sucks. Why not? For some reason you just froze. Just want to double check one thing. Give me a sec. I'm wondering if like something something weird's going on with the game. Either like the resources are getting taken over too much. Checking the logs right now to see if something crashed. let me refresh everything. Something's going weird here. Oh, what the heck? Rejoin game. Ugh. Let's snap home, start a new single player game. Fine. What happened? Alright, I'm just gonna... Where are we at here? Okay. I'm just gonna edit the game itself. This is crazy. Alright, I'll drop you. I'll just set it back to my turn. Hopefully that fixes it. Turn order 2. Okay. Turn tracker. Turn tracker's 3. That's not right. Turn tracker. Why did it advance? Turn tracker should have reset here, not advanced. Increment tracker. Turn tracker ++. Okay. Just to catch you up with what's going on here. For some reason, my turn tracker. Alright. Nope. So green's trying to donate and it's not working. So what I'm gonna do real quick. It's so weird that it did that. It should not have. We have some race condition where the turn advanced past my players, my number of players in my thing. For some reason, this didn't update the state quickly enough. All right, let me fix that real quick. Turn tracker is 0. Month is 3. Okay. Save changes. Let's get back to the game. Oh, come on. Oh, did I do the... I don't know if I did the right one. Let me double check. Also, we might be working on this thing today. Alright. No, that wasn't the right one. Turn tracker 2, month tracker 0. Okay. Looks like Blue didn't donate either. Equipment, okay. Whoa. 318 really got jacked up somehow. Alright. I'm just gonna reset the turn and see if that changes anything. Okay, cool. So now hopefully, I'm gonna go back to this. So it's my turn again. And my turn. Alright, for some reason... this is not working. Why are you dying? I want to show more of this, but unfortunately this is database work. So game where ID turn tracker 2, month tracker 0. Month tracker isn't advancing. All right, so we're just gonna do some stack tracing. Turn tracker, I'm gonna reset back to myself again. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna jump back to our advancement. And for some reason, is summit false? No, because it's incrementing. So for each of these guys, I do all this work and update the state. Do I need to get the state again? Why not? Alright. Will this do anything? I doubt it, but it might be an issue. Oh, yeah, because I'm updating the state. Well, it should be updated and then it should all be the same object, but let's try this again. Oh, it's hanging somewhere. Why? Why are you hanging? I think it's caught in a loop somewhere. So instead of doing all that, I'll just have some logs in here. Because I think it's stuck looping. Let's try this again. I'm just going to double check that I update the database. Cool. All right. Let's try this again. It's running. Front end is working. Response undefined. Fine. Cool. Rejoin. We know the rec. End the turn. No. Oh. Why am I should be pushing this to the ticker. I shouldn't be. This is wrong. Do I even need this? Because upstate, yeah. This might be part of it. I'm trying to do this twice. I don't think I need you. Alright, let me try this again. Cool. Let's get back on it. Rejoin. I reset you. In a sec. Ugh. Whoops. I set you to 20, not to 0. Oh, this is awful. Rejoin game. It's my turn again. Cool. Maybe that was the issue. That I was trying to update too many things. No, dang. I think this is the issue, I think, with the order. The unshift. This sucks. Let's just double check that upstate is working. So I have upstate and upstate many. something is wrong here. Low energy, current reserve, single player, season 3. Blue's fine. Is summit, is winner, false, false, non-players 3. It's all. Jeez. I guess it's either this isn't advancing. Month trackers less than 2. Twin tracker, month tracker 0. That's fine, that's fine. Increment month. Is this right? So I end turn. Okay, so that's fine. So then it's equal to 1. Then it's equal to 2. Advance. So I guess not summit. Increment tracker again. Something weird's happening because it's stopping at 2. It's not advancing to 3. All right, same thing. The turn tracker back to 0. Save it. Restart the server. Go back home, rejoin the game, end the turn. Player 3's turn. Increment test end 3. So it's at 3. For Set turn tracker increment month. You set that turn tracker. Again. Turn tracker's stuck at 2, even though it advanced. Alright, so if I go through the control flow, oh, hello. 3 people? Where's it going? Oh, I think something's dumb with my OBS. Hello, I apologize if I haven't tested this. Okay, that's just embarrassing. I do apologize if you've been trying to talk to me. I've been experiencing some technical difficulties today. Yeah, God, all technical difficulties today. This has been frustrating as hell. So what's going on is, for some reason, this ish not working. It might be that I just need to wait. I will try this out. So what should be happening is I pay, and then for each player, I update the state, go back to the top, run it again. Weird. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason, it's just bugging. It tries to buy a factory. That doesn't work. Then it tries to donate everything. My factory. So this is the classic sort of factory logic. Every factory costs 2 more than the previous. Weird. So this gobbledygook, this is the game. This is our whole game state. It has all of our players, the game ID, this, that, and the other thing. I'm going to refresh again and essentially just keep banging my head against the wall until this finally works. I'll try to play something, see if that changes anything. So I can still recharge things. Ugh, right here. It's not advancing. Increment end. So it does increment. Weird. Oh, let's try that. So, in order to get back to my testing state, I run the query on the table game, and that every row on the table game is essentially the metadata and the state of the game that's currently running. The game with game ID 317. I was going to have some sort of hash system in there. Don't really need it yet. But turn tracker is only being saved as 2. I'm going to refresh that back to turn 0, meaning that it's my turn to play again, which doesn't really matter because I've already done all the actions I can do on my turn. But for some reason, it dies either because the blue player can't donate or something else. Increment test. Yeah, this isn't running. Reset turn tracker, increment month. If month tracker is less than 2. And I'm pulling that from the game state. Month tracker. From game state. Let's double check the state. Month tracker is 0. Season tracker is 3. Let's just drop it here. We'll just drop month tracker, see what that is. So reset turn tracker increment. So I'm gonna check my console.log. Check increments. And I'm going to pull my turn tracker out. And I'm going to pull my month tracker out. Now, const is a little weird when it comes to objects because basically the shape of the object kind of has to remain the same, but you can edit the properties within the object. And that's all what's really happening is this backend server is the controller for the entire state of the game. The state of the game is one big object that contains all the information that we need, and we're just, based on the player's actions, we're editing that state. And where I'm getting stuck right now is for some reason one of my AI players is bugging out and not letting me continue the game, and I'm trying to find out where. So I'm going to say console.log here, resultant state. Like, it's very possible there's some sort of race condition that we're just missing here. So same testing procedure. Read out the row. Turn tracker is still at 2, which is wrong. That should be 3 right now. Save the changes. Quite honestly, I think Postgres, even though it's what I've used for my jobs, like every single job that I've had as a software developer, except with one exception where I used KDB plus Q, it's almost been exclusively Postgres and MySQL. Little overkill for this kind of game. I could have probably just gone with Firebase, which essentially just lets you save JavaScript objects, but nope, just objects in general. I am using JavaScript/TypeScript for these things, hence the .ts up here. I like TypeScript, and I hate it sometimes as well. Alright, so we're going to go back, rejoin the game, end the turn, end turn, player 3's turn. That's wrong. Hope y'all can hear me okay, too. Let me know if I'm a little quiet. I tend to be a little bit of a mumbly boy. If I look at the stack trace now, check increments. 0, 1. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Hello. right? Alright, so this is my whole game right here. Alright, so I end my turn. Commit test start end 0 to 1, run it back. Where is that? Cool. And then I just kick it out and I return back to here. So run it back, so it comes back to here. Then my single player stuff starts. And that's I. Yes. Cool. Alright. So the game returns turn tracker 0, increment test start. So this is where I end my turn. AI with ID 1 donating. Let's add a space in there. Resultant state. So that's here. Turn trackers 2. So this is the first time resultant state appears. Then I up state, which means I'm pushing the change state and the record of changes in the state, which is applied to this ticker array here, which is an array of strings. Alright, so this is my yellow player. 5 factories, 3 batteries, that's right. Yep, 3, 3. Color's blue. Yep, array of cards, array of energies. So our energy should be an empty array, that's correct. Triggers, and then this is my ticker. Like, I guess. All right, let's try this idea that we were doing before. If the game state's single player, then I'm just gonna pull it every time and see if that changes anything. Like, odds are this is just a misplaced comma somewhere. What's weird is, and the worst friggin' bugs to deal with are like the occasional ones. They're so much harder to trace down than something that happens absolutely every time. Now I've gotten to a state where I can test it absolutely every time because I found essentially the perfect testing environment for it. But what I'm doing here is I'm saying, all right, instead of essentially messing with this thing in memory and pushing those changes to the database, I'm saying point to the database as the source of truth here. We're gonna reset this again. Once again, we have to go back into the database, reset this back to 0. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to let me know. This is driving me up a wall. Rejoin game. Ugh, that's gross. End turn. Come on! Ugh. Player 3's turn. Oh. Check increments 0, 1. Oh, did it work? No, it didn't. Still. Damn it. This is killing me. For some reason, it's bugging somewhere around here. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, so check increments. That's right, because the month tracker is less than 2. Is it? I'm wondering if like I was saying, with this being a race condition, maybe I shouldn't even try to write until all my player actions have happened. It would be more sensible, and it would be reducing the writes so I'd prevent that race condition. But this is how this should be working. I get my game state. I end my turn. I advance the timeline to the next player. I announce that I do that, and then I update that in the database. I pull my game state from the database, hopefully after it's been updated, because this should be waiting for me. Maybe I'll just say, I don't know. I don't think it's returned anything. Ugh. This is gross. Resultant state. Alright. Let's check my resultant states. This should print twice. And it only prints once. Turn tracker 2. Okay. Alright. Increment test start, increment test end, month tracker. Okay, so I'm resetting the turn tracker. I'm incrementing the month. Advance. Advance is happening to generate game state single player. If anyone's watching, I really could use some words of encouragement at this moment. Okay, so maybe for some reason, no, that shouldn't change anything. Because here's the weird bit. Resultant state. We are getting to turn 3 here. WebSocket interruption. Let's see if that happens again. Home, clear you, rejoin the game. Come on now, that's not right. Did I not save it? I did not. Okay. Turn tracker, month tracker 0. Rejoin game. Alright. No, it's not the same thing. Undefined. 110. Like, it's... some reason it's kicking back in here. So hammer if here. That ends after the else. Return ticker. Flip news. It's dying in here somewhere. Sometimes it helps just to put random logs. Let's reset. Kick it back to home. Rejoin the game. End the turn. Okay. Updated, state updated. Where's the dog going? Okay. Ticker to push this flip news, return ticker. Okay. Am I adding news cards? What happened here? Deck news. No, I still have cards in the deck. Is the news card breaking the game? Let's see. Oh, this is the issue. I think we might have found it. I believe. Look at my cards. News wrapper. News verbose. 23. Tire fire? Alright, let's just... It's either going to be the first or the last one. I forget which one. So... So flip news attempts to work. No, because we're not even refilling the factories. So update modifiers season? Let's just try this first. Why not? We'll tire fire, and 0 would be art of steel. Reset the backend. So that might be it. There might be just a bunk news card that's been killing the game in limited states. Once again, grab you. See the changes. Refresh. Let's go back home. And return. The dog doing to tire fire. Blank. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, this is wrong. It's not. This would be game state dot player state array dot no game state dot num players. So that was wrong. That's a little glitch that says if everyone has the same amount of whatevers. I mean, that'll do it. There's no... That sucks. Right here. This is it. I don't know why it's not complaining. This should have been like an error, but this doesn't exist. Player R. Where's that coming from? Yeah, where did I even get that? It is GameState.player state array. Player R. Ooh, no, I'm making that. So if I commented this out, this would then work. And I could just reset all the work that I just did. Although I do like only updating the state once. So I think I'll stick with that. But the issue here is this... No, actually no. Because players with highest CF, players with second highest CF. So tire fire states... News 23. Players with the highest carbon footprint lose 2 PR. Players with the second highest footprint lose 1 PR. Players with the highest PR they discard a battery instead. Okay, so going back to tire fire. All right. So we figured it out. This news card is broken. And how does what's the phrasing of this? Does not have any PR to lose. Okay. Let's do one thing so we don't even bother to call this. If is greater than 0, then we do this. Now this is technically worse, but I want to clean this up a little bit because I don't know why this is bugging out so much. Oh, I can do this actually. Try. Catch E. So this will help with debugging. Actually, I can get rid of all this gobbledygook. Game state's fine to stay like this. Cool. Go back to timeline controller. All this garbage. Okay, all right. Cool. Fire. So now let's get back to this. Let's just see what's erroring out at. Home, set you. I just don't feel like doing the work. I'm gonna let the computer do the work for me. Now hopefully, I load in, I hit end turn, and it's gonna tell me, never mind. Oh, maybe this is just looping forever. I have a boop. I'm gonna have a beep. I'm gonna have a bap. And I think, maybe, just maybe, there's an infinite loop somehow. So reset you again. So the error would happen if I tried to call code that wasn't legitimate. If it loops endlessly, then there's no error technically. It's just running forever. No. Beep bap boop bap bap. Boop. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of that. So this stop flip means took it up push. list that's breaking? Because the news is flipping, so. Does this work? Where are you getting stuck on? Side controller advance. Flip news. Action game state. Yeah, this is befuddling. Ooh, so just say done. Modifier, back to you, back to you, back to you. Like I said, if anyone has any ideas, I could very much use them right now. This is driving me up a wall. Home. Okay. Should have stuck. Enter. ABCD tire fire. Alright, tire fire is breaking. Let's see, for what? I is equal to 0. I is less than player r dot length. Plus plus. Could figure this out. I don't want to. We're just gonna have a loop so that we're less likely to. Where are I? Oh shit. No, it should be. All right. So here's the question, is this a reference? Like, it should not be. Yeah, this should work better. Same thing, reset. Enter. No, it's still not working. This might be the issue. Oh, how many batteries do they have? Batteries, 0. Yeah. This sucks. This really sucks. I've spent, I don't know how long on this bug. Like, I'm starting to question everything I know about programming at this moment in time. This sucks. Like, I'm debating like installing like a debugger at this point. Feeling the music sounds better with you. I'm bring us back together, feels so good. Being resumed, okay. And the turn. Q. So it is dying on delete battery. Oh. I think this is it. This is the loop. Want to see? Check this out. Oh my gosh. This might be it right here. This is why whiles are so dangerous. This is -1. This is 0. 0 is greater than -1. I'm continuously trying to pop on an empty array. This is gonna go whoosh. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? So my whole function was probably fine. I'm glad I rewrote it, because this is the danger of while loops. Infinite conditions. Rejoin the game. End the turn. Bam. Look at that. That's it. If player batteries is less than 0, player.batteries is equal to 0. Or it could just be if player.batteries is greater. Yeah, well, no matter what. If this is 1, 2, 5, whatever it's subtracted, we reset it back to 0. Because we do the same thing with factories. And I probably should have that protection in there too. If it's ever less than 0, set it back to 0, because there's no reason that it should be negative. Cool. Now we're gonna see a crazy stack trace. I can't believe that took so long. It's the dangers of coding around things. All right, go home. Rejoin the game. End the turn. Yes! Oh my god. All right, now I have a ton of consoles to delete. Got a little overzealous with it. Happens when you get a little upset. Like I said, I'm glad I rewrote this so that it's not a while loop, because that's what screwed me, was a while loop. Such a little thing, but it matters so much. Okay, I think I got rid of basically all of them. I can get rid of all this stuff. Reset again. Leave. Rejoin again, so I'm in the socket connection. Wow, that took a while. That took a while. That took a while loop, am I right? Now I can... one of these. Shuffle it up. Nope. And turn. last month. Okay. Show hand. Whatever I want to play. Cards on table. Shuffle this. Cool. All right, let's donate. I'm donating 19, and they're both donating 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 19. 37. 37 plus 13. All right. We should win. All right. And it didn't run. I don't think I have the endgame actually programmed here. So let's go to the timeline controller. Advance. Is Summit Winter. So is Summit Winter should be true. Let's check this. Summit Winter true. Okay, cool. All right. Summit is Summit Winter. Alright, so none of this processed. Beginning summit. Return ticker. Ooh, do I just not update it? It should. Right. I never actually commit this to the ticker. Right. Okay, cool. Well, this is really good. This is really good. Like this, it should still be saying that. See, turn tracker 0. AI2 is donating. Alright, so that worked. Push, turn. Alright, so this is the end game portion. I need to ticker.push. No, I think I... Yeah, I do push this stuff to the ticker. For some reason it didn't. Either that or it's paused on. Game status never updated. Okay. I have to advance. Should have. Clear to end turn. Ticker. Ticker. Weird. Alright, well, clearing up that game-breaking bug was huge. Pretty happy about that. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. And for some reason, the end game portion isn't working. Should also log this. Let's see if the energy map updated. No. Nothing's updating here. End of turn. Did it get overwritten somehow? Ticker. Yeah, unshift. Alright, that's weird. But the good thing is, that was a massive game-breaking bug that we just cleared up. Pretty happy about that. Oh, there you go. Game complete U1. Nice. I don't know why it came down there, but I'll take it. Now, where is this? Nowhere. Okay, so this was pushed. Weird. Haven't touched anything on the front end. I don't know why that did that. This is not going to work because the backend isn't running. Alright, we are making very good progress with this game. We have cleared up that broken news card. It wasn't actually the news, it was a way of modifying the player's state that ended up creating an infinite loop. Huge. Big, big, big. Now the only really things left to do still are decisions and summit cards. Summit. I just don't know why the ticker didn't return here. Game status. Getting really close though. I might see if I can get a better UI library for drag and drops. It's a lot of button clicking and it's kind of fun to move the energy around. I don't know yet. Alright, but this was really cool. I feel like show my face for a hot sec here. Check out the lava lamp in the back, very fun. I feel like working on something else for a little while. Just give me 2 shakes. Alright. I need a new tool for this. Okay. It's been a good week so far. I had Monday off, which was nice. Had an improv show that went okay. This is OpenSCAD. It is a way to use typing to create 3D models. This is my wedding ring. It's a little loose. Shouldn't be coming off that easily. So I'm going to find the fattest part of my finger. I'm essentially going to see how much I need to add to this in order to essentially make the ring hug my finger a little better. Looks like I have like 2 millimeters there on the side of the finger, like 3 on the other side. All right, so let's say I'm adding 2 millimeters to my finger, and the ring at its widest here would be now. Calipers aren't ideal for finding like the insides of things. This should be right. So it says 19.5 millimeters. Yeah, 19.5. So we'll call that 20. We'll say I want a cylinder that is, and I'm going to double the width of this thing. I'm going to add like 2 black lines running on either side of the thing. I'm messing around with a couple different design ideas in my head at the moment. So I said, excuse me. So it's going to be a diameter of 20 millimeters. And the height, I'm just going to kind of eyeball all this. And the ring itself is 4.5 centimeters wide. 4.75. I said 19.5. Let's get exact here. This is essentially my ring. What I need to do is draw that shape, and at its widest it is 22.5. So if I take this and lay it out flat on the caliper, squeeze this in, says it's basically 22.75 millimeters at its widest. So this is essentially the inner diameter. The outer diameter is 22.75. I'm just going to double check the innards. It's plastic, so it will give me a little bit of leniency in order to work. That's my ring, and then I take the difference of these two. There. That's my ring, more or less. Now I want a cylinder that's... So I'm going to translate this up. Now I want this to sort of be a Fibonacci ratio, like a golden ratio of these different numbers. So one step below should be the height of the underside, and one step above should be the width of the outer portion. I think that'd be nice, instead of just even width on either side, like a little bigger big. If that makes any sense. So I want a cylinder that is very similar to this. Oof. At its widest, it's going to be 19.5, and at its smallest, it's going to be 18, which is the better approximate width that I want. This is going to lift up. So let's find out golden ratio. So 4.75 times 1.618, 7.6855. That's probably going to be too wide. So let's just have it 2.84. Okay. All right. So I'll go 75%. That makes any sense. Let me know if I've lost you. So it says 3 is like 2.93 is about right. Let's see how that looks. Oh, half of that. All right, maybe one division, so 2.94 is going to be the top side. So I said 2.93, 2.94, and 1.45. So we'll just say 1.5 and 3. Cool. Okay, that works. So what we're doing is we're going to lift this up 1.5 millimeters. And 1.5 millimeters is going to be the smaller black band on the inside. And then we're going to have another one of these. So we'll just say fib1 is equal to 1.5. Fib2 is equal to 3. These aren't exact. Let's see how these look. Okay, cool. So we're starting to get there. Okay.
Congrats! You've made it halfway through another Den's 1000 mix. If you haven't subscribed by this point,
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Den's 1000, very good.
Now, let's get back into the mix.
Okay. Alright, cool. This is almost there. And now I need this to stretch out also by fib2. Because, yeah. Nice. And now I just need one cylinder. That is just fib1, and the diameter needs to be plus fib1. Almost. No, it's got to be as wide as the actual ring. There we go. So it's going to look like one totally encased thing. But in reality, this isn't being printed. Call this ring. And if I don't call the module, it doesn't render. Okay, that's not right. There we go. Nice. So we're going to have an insert piece, and then we're going to have a piece that locks to this. The height's still fine for this. Although I don't want fib2 because that's the actual width. So I want this all over again, basically. And this will also be plus the... No, this will be fib2. And this will be translated up. Ring H plus fib1. I guess I can do plus fib2 as well. Oh, that's not right. Right, okay. That's what it needs to be. Nice. Cool. So super basic design. Might be able to just get a slip fit out of this, print the two things, and then just squeeze it together in a vise. So that's the lock ring, and then this is the actual like slip ring or spacer, I guess. Cool. No top level geometry to render. That's fine. I don't need the ring. I just need the spacer. Do that first, and there's this one function you can use in OpenSCAD, $, so cache fn is equal to 360. This essentially increases the number of polygons that you use to render something. Look at that, that's a lot of space. The dream alive. Sick. Oh, and I need some sort of engraving to it. So we're gonna go back down to 30. I think it starts at 30. Seems to be right in my case. text, open SCAD. So I'm looking like for every letters to rotate it slightly. So I want a linear extrude. I'll do that 10. Oh, wait. Correct. So I think I want for each letter in a string open SCAD. Can I do this? No. Like, I can hard code this because it's very basic. Alright, so I want to rotate you. It's one of these. Nope. Nope. I might be able to get away with this. It's pretty bad, but this is just a little demo. So I want to translate you over so that this is in the middle here. Class 8. That's pretty good. And then I would essentially delete this from .5. Might look a little weird, but let's try it out. So this is going to go on a spacer. I want to do the whole thing just in case I catch anything I don't want. See, that's fine, but it's going to be reversed. So what I can do is I can translate this back -10 maybe? Or no, it should be 10. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what it looks like with the lock ring as well. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, it's a little stretched, but I can deal with that. Now, this text might be way too small because this is very tiny. This is like 2 centimeters. We'll see how this ends up actually printing. This might be really garbled. It might make more sense just to recess it. But we'll try it out. So I need to print this in 2 parts. Cool, so I'm gonna move over to Cura. I think I'm done for the day. This has been very, very productive. But all we gotta do next is bump up the quality render it, run it. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. This was a very productive day-ish.